Welcome back. Rioters now committing hate crimes. They're burning down churches. They're attacking religious statues. We're tracking this happening in 9 states and in Washington, D.C. And now this. A man arrested for allegedly crashing his vehicle through the front door of a church in Ocala, Florida, set it on fire. Several people were inside over the weekend. No one was injured in that attack. But the country is seeing, in addition to the toppling of monuments to former U.S. presidents and abolitionists who freed people from slavery, now religious figures. Criminal experts point out these are hate crimes. So why did top Democrat Nancy Pelosi say last week, quote, people will do what they do? Let's welcome to the show civil rights attorney Leo Terrell. Great to have you on, sir. Leo, what do you think?
I'll tell you right now, Liz, very simple. Black Lives Matter has hijacked the Democratic Party. All these crimes are happening in Democratic cities, and Democratic mayors will not take any action because they're in bed with Black Lives Matter. That's the plain and short of it. And for some crazy reason, they make a false assumption that people of color don't want police protection. Liz, here's a news flash. People of color in major Democratic cities like New York, Chicago, Washington, Atlanta, they want police protection. You guys build the Blasio painting a sign and failing to support police and protect them. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, but now it's being turned against religious institutions, and that is a hate crime under the law. I mean, look at these churches that are being attacked and set on fire. And look at statues of Mary set on fire in Dorchester, Massachusetts, and here in New York City. The statues of Catholic saints, set on fire and vandalized in California. We're seeing this happen again in 9 states. I'm looking at it right now. We're seeing in Texas a church was burned to the ground. St. John's Church, Episcopal Church in D.C. vandalized. A church in Portland, Oregon vandalized. But, Nancy Pelosi is downplaying all of this as saying, well, people do what they do. Let's listen to this.
In Baltimore, in Little Italy, the statue of Christopher Columbus was removed or taken down. And I wonder if you have anything to share about that.
Well, I'm not a big, I don't even have my grandmother's earrings. I'm not a big, let's see what we have in terms of monuments in this. I'm more interested in what people have accomplished. I think that it's up to the communities to decide what statues they want to see.
Shouldn't that be done by a commission or the city council, not a mob in the middle of the night throwing it into the harbor?
People will do what they do.
Okay, she's being criticized for condoning this lawlessness. She's a lawmaker. Would Dr. Martin Luther King have supported all of this?
Let me think about that. No, Liz, because it's lawlessness. He was a person of peace. He did not believe in violence. And let me simply be honest. The only person right now talking about law and order is President Trump. He prevented further destruction in Washington, D.C. But the Democrats have basically conceded law and order. And I keep saying this over and over again. It's gone back to the Black Lives Matter, and they have hijacked the Democratic Party. Dr. King would be ashamed of himself, ashamed of the so-called movements being handled by Black Lives Matter. And one final point, Black Lives Matter does not care about all black lives. They only care about issues when it involves a police officer and a black life. They don't believe in black on black crime. They don't care about that, and they don't care about black police officers being killed. It's a very limited organization designed to create extreme hostility within the Democratic Party. That's why I left the Democratic Party.
Leo Terrell, will you come back? It's great to have you on.
My pleasure.
Okay. Civil rights attorney. Same here. Civil rights attorney Leo Terrell there.